Hello, good evening. It's Tuesday and it's November the 10th, 2020. Tomorrow is Remembrance Day and we will be commemorating that in our country here in Great Britain at 11 a.m. Even though it will be different this year due to what's going on with COVID-19, we'll still remember all the people who've brought peace and tranquility to our world at different times, but sadly we know that we still need more peace and tranquility. Tonight's thought is about accepting something when sometimes you may not want to accept it. Sometimes you might be very close to getting something that you wanted, but you're just that small step behind. But at the same time, as well as obviously wanting to try and get what you want, you also have to accept if there is that touch of defeat. We've all been there, and then there can be opportunities again, but then sometimes you could have had that opportunity but still just miss out, and it's just accepting that slight touch of defeat. It's not easy, but you can also think of whether or not you thought you had done your best, or whether or not you could feel that maybe you could have done better and approached different ways. And as always, we can look at hope, we can look at faith, but just think about the way in which you can go about doing things. Everybody tries their best. One person's way of doing it might be different than somebody else's, but the idea is that everybody is all equal, and we've all got our own individual qualities, which is exactly what it is all about. Just want to read you a little paragraph from the Bible today. If you were ever in any doubt that humility is the one virtue which underpins the Christian project and vision, then today's reading should rid you of it once and for all. Indeed, it should leave you utterly convinced of it. In effect, what Jesus is saying is, if you profess to being a Christian and a follower of mine, then humility is to be your constant attitude and disposition and daily prayer. I am an unworthy servant, I have only done my duty. So just think about all these things, and you can, even if you're not religious, you can still just think about all these various different types of things that we do on Evening Thought and what we do just in life in general, especially during these dark and trying times. Just remember what we always say. Well, in fact, I've got a different prayer tonight, I picked up the wrong one, but this one is normally one which I only think of especially for my nephews and different ones. It's, now before I run to play, let me not forget to pray. Help me, Lord, to love you more than I ever loved before. In my work and in my play, be with me throughout the day. Stay safe, remember. Stay at home, protect the NHS, save lives. But most importantly, just remember one thing. Faith and hope. Normality will resume one day. A very, very good and safe evening to you all. Good night and God bless.